I'm Mary Keogh. I come from Derry, Northern Ireland. I'm a 57-year-old mother of 4 and a grandmother of 2 beautiful children. My life before thinking into results was, I was very lonely, very isolated. I felt very insecure. I felt my life was over. I had raised my children. I lost my identity. And to be honest, at times, in the darkest days, death seemed a better place for me. Since I've done thinking into results, my life has transformed. I now believe that I am the woman that I should always have been. I never made a decision in my life. I made decisions, but the decisions I made were always negative decisions. They were always, I can't, or I won't, or I'm not good enough, or I want to be. It was always, I wanted to be somebody, but not me. So when I started, I made that decision that I was going to give this my all because I had nowhere else to turn. I felt that if I didn't dig deep into who I was, that I was going to be left in a corner. I just felt that. I felt that as I began to look more and more into it and do my lessons, and I done them religiously, I done affirmations, I felt as if a weight was beginning to lift from me, and I actually started liking me. I realised that it wasn't about my outside environment anymore, it was within me. I began to realise that there was an energy within me, there was a spirit within me that was guiding me, that was always there, but I never knew that. So for me, that was the most amazing feeling to know that I was being carried on this journey. I never ever forced my lessons. I allowed them to flow. I sat in silence, I sat in grace, I sat in gratitude of all that was being given to me. I felt that my inner spirit believed in me. I didn't need anybody in the outside world to believe in me anymore. I believed with all that I had inside me that this inner spirit energy was guiding me, was showing me a path that I always should have been on. But now my eyes were opened, my ears were opened, and my mind was open. My biggest one was fear. And from fear, there was all those nasty habits and beliefs and behaviours of insecurities, self-doubt, self-hate. You know, I used to look at myself in the mirror and I used to look and go, I really hate you. What have you to offer? Now I always remember then Bob saying, just look in the mirror and say, I love you, and give yourself a great big kiss. I can do that now. I laugh and I do that now. But it's a great sense of freedom that I feel I have been given this gift. My marriage was over until I started thinking under results. And through thinking under results, I learnt through that word perception and all that it is, that what I perceive and what my husband perceives is totally different. I learned to understand what that meant. I always thought my perception was right, and he never had a perception. He was wrong. I find myself now, we can speak and he can have his perception, I can have mine, and we can agree to disagree. And we can walk away and smile, where before it would have been huffing and puffing and no speaking, and it would have been done, and it just became very raw and nasty, and nothing he ever done was enough for me. I expected him to make me happy, but that wasn't the case. The only person that can make me happy on this journey is me. And today, I feel so light, I feel so energized, I feel so blessed that I have been given a second chance at life. My children, my family, you know, come into my home now. My home's so peaceful, so calm. My children's actually starting to do this program now. They're enjoying the whole new way of life because they see a change in their mummy. My husband's so proud of me because I am now being the strong, independent woman that I should have always been. For a long time during the program, I was fighting with the outside environment and the inner self. They were struggling. Do I want to stay in the outside environment? Do I want to be this peaceful, calm, serene person that has been guided and directed and shown a whole new way of life? The old paradigms working on, but we've been given tools. I've been given tools in thinking under results, and with every lesson there's a tool. My favourite lesson is the self-image. I struggled with self-image, and people would say to me, "But why do you struggle? We look at you." And I could never ever see what other people seen in me. I just seen this. I always wanted to be smaller. I'm tall, but I always wanted to be smaller. I always wanted to be the girl that looked so pretty in the class. I always wanted to be that girl that was everybody's friend. Always wanted, never happy with what I had. Until I started searching and looking deep within me, and my answer was, "Mary, you don't need that outside environment anymore. That's not you anymore. All you have is within you, and I will carry you through this all." And I really believe that now. I can sit and I can be so calm and I can be so peaceful, and I can be in a room and there are people going around, and I can be in my own space, in my own presence, and that feeling's amazing. I don't have to sit anymore and talk or criticize somebody to be liked. I'm me. Anybody that's sitting on the fence thinking of thinking and results, I would have to say, take that leap of faith. Invest in you. I invested in me. It was the best investment I ever done in my life. Invest in yourself. You will never regret it. You will only come out being a strong, independent human being who will know their direction in life, who will know what their goals in life, who will know how to trust their inner self, their inner gut, and your inner gut will never let you down. Your intuition is there for a reason. It speaks the truth to you. My future is beyond my wildest dreams.